What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into some more Total War Warhammer 3 with ZHAO MING. We are picking up on the turn after the end of the last episode, and we have a fun little event that has happened. So a horde of chittering spider monkeys has descended from the mountains, stealing food and just causing all kinds of mischief. We can kill the little buggers by poisoning them. It does cost 500 treasury, and we will get 4 control for 10 turns. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to do that. Money's a little tight right now, and 500, that's like a quarter of my income just for 4 control. I don't think I'm going to do that. We're just going to, yeah, we're just going to let that be. We also have, so ravens and monkeys. Oh, interesting. So we have a follow-up to this. Far from dissuaded by the town folks' attempt to chase them back to the mountains, the spider monkeys now move with new purpose, and an eerie intelligence burns in their eyes. As they shift from mere thievery to active acts of violence, it becomes clear that ruinous sorcery guides them. So we can root out the chaos cults, or we have to call the spider monkeys, and we'll get 10 turns of 6 Tzeentch corruption. Ooh, rep. Okay. I guess we're going to have to call the spider monkeys. Okay, so we're going to get some Tzeentch corruption for a little while. That's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I didn't expect that. Interesting. So Dragon Scales has been researched. It's going to give us plus 10 armor and plus 1 yen. That's for the Jade Warrior Crossbowman. Alrighty, lovely. And he is on his way. We're going to put you in regular stance.
Worships me.
Head up this way. All right. Anything else that needs to happen? Over the Tower of Asher. I need to save some money because, yeah, I want to save up some money so we can get some stuff upgraded. So I'm not going to spend any money just at the second. We are going to go for some more research, though. Let's go plus 4 melee attack. Yeah, let's go Blessed Temple Guardians. Get minus corruption. It's not much, but it will help a little bit. So it will help just a little bit. So we'll do that. He's just gonna hang out. Orthodoxy is dominating in Kislev. Northern provinces has confederated with the Celestial Loyalists. And Shang 2 is getting plus 3 control for the local province. That's helping us a little bit there. All right, all of this right here is ready. I'm going to go ahead and get the Tower of Asher upgraded. I want to get these walls going. I want walls everywhere. ASAP. And it is time for you to eat it. This is a decisive victory. We've already fought a battle against these guys. I don't really know if I need to fight another one, do I? Ah, heck, you know it. It's the first battle of the episode. Well, you might as well go ahead and face it. Let's auto-save this, and let's jump in here and fight it. So the battle to take back this settlement right here from the orcs has commenced, and I do start off with quite a long time of just bombarding the orcs with some cannon fire from our fire rain rockets. They're stupid enough just to kind of mash up around here and mosh pit, and they make for excellent fodder for our cannons. You can see we're about to have a nice big volley come in. Just ripping through those orcs. The poor savage orcs just cannot stand up to the fire rain rockets. It's pretty bad. Yeah, just moshing them. But, you know, taking a look around, this is an actually really cool city. It's one of my favorite city layouts for a minor settlement battle for the Cathayans, with the river down there and the little, you know, there's the little wooden houses and stuff, and just all the tiny little details, and of course the nasty, dirty orcs everywhere. You have to appreciate the level of detail they put into these little cities that you probably would never notice. Like, you're fighting all these battles. You would never pay attention that up in here, and like, you can't even get here with your troops. There's like this whole little market up here for no reason. There's just a little market right there. No, and there's some nice lighting and stuff. A little shrine. Shrine to the dragon gods, maybe. I absolutely love it. I love little details like this, even if you never see it. That's why I prefer to do these types of cinematic. That way I can take some time and look around the battlefield and enjoy it. There's the enemy orc war boss and the goblin big boss hanging out in the town square underneath the statue of the dragon himself. All right, let's get back over and find battle. I don't remember where battle was at. Where was the battle happening? Is it over here? Going to the sounds of death. There we go. So as you can see, we have taken out quite a chunk of orcs right here. We are continuing to fire in. I do this for a little while. I do this for quite a while, actually, sitting here taking out some of the orcs. So I'm going to skip ahead to the actual battle itself. All right, we've advanced the army up onto the hill of the city. Fire rain rockets coming in, just absolutely shredding through these orcs right here. I mean, my God. Look at all of these dead orcs everywhere. Oh, God, it's just a massacre of these guys. Zhao Ming flying around, he was taking a few pot shots with his dragon's breath everywhere. Here comes a bit more. Didn't do as good, but still a lovely, lovely bit. Over here on this flank, our crossbowmen are now firing into the orc. You are really loud, aren't you? Our crossbows are firing into the orc formation right here. Just, they don't hold up well to arrow fire. Ooh. I don't know what I was attacking. Oh, I realized there was a tower right there. So I started to attack the tower. So I decided to start attacking that tower and taking it out because it was shooting at Zhao Ming, and I didn't like that. All right, here's the advance. Warriors of the Celestial Dragon Empire going for the deal with the enemy. Here we go. The orcs are pouring out. They're about to meet our battle lines. There comes Zhao Ming. We are throwing down some plagues of rust. We're debuffing the absolute crap out of them. We got a vortex going on now with the Gehenna's Golden Hounds. Over here, we have done a bit of damage to these guys. We have not advanced on this flank yet. And these ore boys are already just absolutely crushed. They're gone. They're broken. They're terrified. They don't know what's happening. They just know that this is bad, and they don't like it. These savage orcs up here are getting really, really wrecked. And the troops are now advancing up the hill as well on this side. Going past this awkwardly placed shrine thingy. Don't know why that's a little awkward. But we're chasing them, and I think we just chased them off completely. Yeah, they're gone. They're broken. We do an about face. We prepare to take the resource points here. Got several resource points around the map. I don't want them rebuilding these towers. In the back here, we do have some crane gunners as well as our peasant long spearmen who are going to be flanking around this way now. Zhao Ming just chasing down these guys to make sure they come back, and then we start sending the rest of our forces up into the town proper itself. Not much left of their forces. They have a goblin big boss, their orc war boss, one thing of savage orcs, savage orc boar boys, and just two things of regular savage orcs. That's the extent of their army. It's not a lot. They are about to charge into us, and we are going to countercharge and meet them head on. Now, Jade Warriors up against Savage Orc Boar Boys, really not the best matchup. Orc Boar Boys do have that anti-infantry, so not the best matchup in the world, but, you know, I went ahead and took the brunt of it. I have my crossbows. They can pull back and fire into them a little bit. I can also fire into the backs of them from over here with our peasant long spearmen, or peasant longbow, or crossbows, or whatever they're called, the peasant archer people. Xiao Ming, and I think I get the Longma Riders in here in just a moment, are going to start heading in towards the middle of town and go start picking a fight a little bit with that Orc War Boss. Yeah, see, now we're firing into the backs of them a little bit right here, trying to get these guys gone. And we're kind of just in a bit of a slog. I throw down a Plague of Rust on them, lower that armor. Then I remembered, wait, they don't have armor, so the Plague of Rust does nothing. Here we go. Let's get some poison on there. That makes it a little bit easier to deal with. Now they're gone. Yeah, using Plague of Rust on a non-armored unit doesn't do anything. It does lower their speed, but they're stuck in combat. So yeah, don't do that. Forces are encircling the city now. We're going for these other resource points so we can go and take like this tower right here out so it doesn't build on me and keep firing down. I decided to pull out. They did have a tower built right here that is linked up to this particular control point, and this one is a pretty good control point. It's got a lot of barricades, and you can effectively barricade off all the entrances into town. So we are going to start kind of moving ourselves around. What I probably should have done was attacked this barricade and gone through, but instead I eventually make my way around here and we start snaking around. The Longma Riders are now charging into the fray, and they are going in to support their leader, Xiao Ming, with some support while he goes and takes on the Goblin Big Bosses and what's left of their army. In terms of actual units, they've got one thing of Savage Orcs there, and they've got some Savage Orcs over there. And that's about it. That's the extent of it. So the Longma Riders are coming in here, and we are going to start messing with these guys. I don't think I'll leave them in there for long because they are pretty good melee experts, and Xiao Ming, even though he is quite the tanky beast in dragon form, probably couldn't take both of them on. And the Longma Riders, they're decent, but they aren't being the best right now. And they're really good for taking out missile units and stuff like that. But they are helping out a little bit in here. All right, the final push, we are sending our troops across the bridge into the center of town now, along with Xiao Ming and the great Longma Riders overhead, giving some support, going a very odd direction right there. Debuffing that Goblin Big Boss over here and going for him. Or is it the Orc War Boss we debuffed? I forgot which. We debuffed the Orc War Boss, yeah. And we are going in for the attack on him. Over on this side right here, they were sending over a few troops, and we are crossing the bridge over here as well. We've got some Savage Orcs on this side, but they are quickly about to start running out of troops. Going into the middle of town right here, we are taking that control point. That is going to really, really hurt them. Firing into what's left of their forces here. Chasing them around this side, but this battle is just about over. There it goes. Army losses, and we've won. All right, not too bad. Only lost 110 guys right there. I'm sure auto-resolve would have been far more painful to me, but took me a little while, a little slow, but Xiao Ming is such a beast, so very, very happy with that. We're going to go ahead and occupy this.
Celestial Empire ever grow.
Power Stone, not bad at all. Those are pretty nice to have. Skull Taker's gone. What have you got? Don't need that. I'll leave that for right now just because it's going to help me replenish up a little bit.
The Iron Dragon.
And, let's see, we got 2 points to spend here. Let's go down. Guess we'll just keep going down your line and kind of just keep making you... you know what? Hold on. Got a couple of those. Let's do some of this right here. So, Master of Metal. Okay. And we can pick all of these. This is very nice. +1 hero capacity for Alchemists. That's pretty nice. Diplomatic relations with the Ogre Kingdoms. Iron Scales. This is a passive ability as well, it looks like. Oh, yeah, yeah. Iron scale. Okay, plus 30 army. Ooh, that's pretty nifty right there, actually. 5% armor piercing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go iron scale. Oh, my. Now, it does make him weak to fire. Have to be remember that.
Craftsmanship is
Be remembering
impeccable.
that it does make him weak to fire. Couple points into final transmutation. You can stay. We've got some more cash to do a little bit more with. Not going to do anything there. We'll head to Shenwu instead, and I want Shenwu. Want anything here? Other than, you know, probably something over here. We're a little heavy on Yang. Maybe let's go for a Yin building. Go for a spice market here, I guess. And let's get him upgraded so we can start getting some better halberds. Alright, so wins a magic power reserve. Not bad. Demolished that.
Out of my mind.
Let's get you... Just get you a wares market, actually. Oh, no, let's get a spice market. We like spice markets.
The desert alchemist.
Okay, so I know that this is going to be completely abandoned. And that's perfectly fine.
The celestial blacksmith.
However, I don't like the idea of this right here happening. So let's go down there and take out this beastman herd.
Is nigh.
We'll take him out. He's going to run. Because of course he is.
Young.
You're going to run all the way down there, aren't you? You're going to be super annoying. That will give them a chance to heal up a little bit. Give him a chance to recruit a couple of troops as well.
Of the Jade Swan.
I'm going to go right here in case he decides to come back. Compass selection is ready. I think we're going to stick with... I want to do growth. What's my control situation looking like? Not great, actually. Let's, we'll leave this. Let's go down for... Oh, that is giving me plus 15% income, though. Let's go ahead and let this rank up a little bit. So I can get some income going. It's not income, but control, rather. I want to get this... This right here will go down to probably somewhere down in here. We'll switch between these two for 9 turns, for a couple of different turns. And we've got some more cash available to us. 3 turns until that's done. But 1 more turn until we have another rank up here. Something cheap I could do down here. Anything cheap? I could do this cheaply. That'll work. And then next turn we will upgrade another one down here. Yeah, that'll work. I want a caravan dispatch. Oh, you really gonna be like this? I could just do the 975. I don't have to max it out. I mean, maxing it out is better, obviously. Whoops, that's not what I wanted you to do. I could do 1,000. I just have to wait 1 turn. Oh God, stop. Just go for 1,000 right now. Enough's Josie. Okay. That's going to set us back a little bit from upgrading next turn, but I think it'll be okay. Kurgan Warband has been destroyed again. Oh, we have restored harmony. Good, good, good. So that gives us 8 control, minus 5 corruption, ancestral warriors, income from both types of buildings, construction cost reduction, lots of goodies right there. We need to try to stay in balance as much as possible. It's really hard to, but it's really good to try and stay in balance.
Lord Magistrate.
Okay, so that's all good. All right, yeah, he... All right, I can deal with him now. He's going to run, but I can go and take him out now. And that will free up these guys. Stop them from being attacked constantly. That's a kind of a joke army.
Iron and fire.
I will take a little bit of cash, I suppose.
Insects.
Nice. Won 6 or more battles. plus 7% experience gain. That's really nice to have, actually.
Dragon.
And get ourselves heading back over this way. Well, these guys, yeah, they are not interested in the Confederation or anything. I was hoping maybe they would, but they're not. Maybe later. Anything that people might want? No, nobody wants anything right now. That's fine. But if I had let them take that out, they probably would have confederated, but I'll get them to confederate eventually. It's not a big deal.
Strategize. Mobilize.
Okay. I can get this right here, but I want to do that. With 2% more income. Not.
I govern in the Emperor.
Because I want to save a little bit of cash, because we are about to go and do a little cleanup of his army.
We will return.
Because we are going to have Jade Warriors with halberds and Jade Warrior crossbowmen with shields. I could also do an Astromancer, and then I can trade over her. Well, probably not yet, because I don't have everything I need here for him. I haven't gone down his yeah, this is this stuff right here, those augments. Actually go down this route. What does he got? So got some decent one. Final transmutation again. This is another explosion. Plague of Rust, so that's the hex on a single unit. An area-wide augment. Metal shifting, another area-wide passive. Dragon's Breath upgrade, Wall of Wind and Fire. Glittering Robe, Evasion. Yeah, he actually doesn't have some of the same stuff she does, so it might not be a great idea to put that in there. I mean, I want some of his like spells and everything, but she's got like some of the stuff I really like. Specifically, she's got the Plague of Rust, and he's got oh no, he does have Plague. Am I thinking what now wait, which spell am I thinking of? Searing Doom, Metal Shifting, Plague of Rust, Transmutation of Lead. Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. It's an area-wide hex that's really powerful. He does not have Transmutation of Lead, I don't think. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. Let me make sure I'm not missing it. Final Transmutation, Arcane Conduit, Magical Reserves. Alchemy, yeah, he doesn't have that, and I really like it. Although, what does an Astromancer have access to? Throw details. So it looks like Astromancers are specifically... Okay, so they are Lore of Heavens. They do have an area-wide hex for Curse of Midnight. Minus 30 attack, minus 30 defense. I really like hexes. I know some people don't. I really, really like hexes. Big fan of them. That was melee attack and melee defense. This just lowers all of their damage. Transmutation of Lead does. And not that one. Whereas he lowers melee defense as well, and just flat melee attack. Harmonic Convergence augments. Yeah. Vortex does melee attack as well. Oh, it might not be a bad idea to get an Astromancer then.
ZHAO MING.
I could just upgrade ZHAO Ming's, like, instead of like, you know, I wouldn't get so I would get metal shifting, but I could skip some of his other stuff that he has that I don't really need. Okay. All right, that's what we'll do. We're going to go down through here. We're going to get some of his other stuff. Yeah, like metal shifting. Yeah.
Power.
And I will go ahead and grab ourselves. Do I want to get an Astromancer yet, actually? Wasn't there something that gave Astromancer buffs? Or am I thinking of something else? I think I might be thinking of something else that gave Astromancer buffs. That's fine. We'll get that then. We'll get trained. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool.
Of Grand Cathay.
Don't want to do that. Good deal. All right, we have encountered an army of trolls. Well, we're going to draw our weapons. It's going to be a heroic victory. It's going to cost us one of our peasants' long spearmen. If I auto-resolve it, what have we got? A bunch of Noblars, Noblar trappers. Not really cared about that. The only real scary thing are these Mournfangs. He does have some scary Mournfangs. Now I do have a couple of Jade Warriors. My Iron Herald Gunners do have armor piercing as well, and I've got some Ogre Bulls to counter their Ogre Bulls. Now, these do have a bonus versus large. I could pin them down with the Jade Warriors with halberds and then try to charge them with the Mournfang and with Iron Hail Gunners. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. All right, let's go in here and fight this. All right, facing off against this little horde of ogres coming at us. Now, truth be told, this is about the second time I actually fought this battle. The first time, I made a massive mistake, and I sent my Jade Lancers in against 2 units of Mournfang Cavalry thinking, oh, they'll be fine. They were not fine. It was... I won the battle, but it was a bad win, and I didn't like it. So I decided to go back and do a rematch on it and properly fight it this time. I have a nice hill advantage here. I like having a good hill advantage. And we do have the support of some ogre allies here. God, these guys are just absolutely awful looking. Oh, they're so ugly. But I love them. They're so good, though. All right, here comes the enemy army. And we can see they do have some Mournfang cavalry, which are not fun to deal with, as well as a lot of Noblars and an evil Santa Claus and their tyrant leader, shooting into them with what few archers I do have in this army. We are going to start counterattacking here very, very quickly. I do send our Jade Lancers around the flank to start helping to deal with some of these Noblars. In a minute, I was kind of focused on this flank over here because that's where the Mournfang were at. So I thought the Mournfang were over here, and they pulled over there. So I've got to pull my spearmen back around the other side. Archers are getting all up into the mix here. It's kind of messy. And we do have some Iron Hail Gunners that are about to come around and start flanking to attack these guys on the flank and start taking out their Mournfang cavalry units. Some of their Ogre Bulls are already retreating. And our Jade Lancers have gone in for the kill on the Noblars, which they will make very, very short work of. Jade Lancers, not the most amazing cavalry sometimes, but they get the job done for what they're for. You know, running down lightly armored troops. They do have an anti-large, but it's... I don't know. I've never really... I mean, maybe against, like, ogres or something, like monstrous infantry. Or maybe like single unit entities, but versus other cavalry, I found that they're not that effective. It's better just to go ahead and use spearmen for that. They are locking us down with their little traps, which is perfectly fine. I don't care. Flanking back around with our halberds right here, or Jade Warriors with halberds, and shooting into them with the Iron Hail Gunners now. So that's going to rip through them quite a bit. If we take a look here at numbers, it is giving us quite the disadvantage still. Even though we have almost double, and they are melting away compared to us, the game still thinks that they have the overwhelming advantage. Rout's Halfling Chewer coming in, trying to take on our Caravan Master. And I do see that in a second. I'm going to send some Ogre Bulls over to help support him for that. Jade Lancers coming in, trying to mop up some of these last few units right here. Got a handful of Noblars trying to come back into the mix. I believe in just a moment I start reforming some of my lines to deal with any oncoming returning threats. Here come the Ogre Bulls to go and help support the Caravan Master. And yep, reforming lines going in to help deal with the evil Santa Claus over here. But most of their army has retreated. We have barely lost anyone, maybe about 100 troops. So not too bad. Oops, didn't mean to actually click that. Mornfang trying to come in for one last little charge, but it's not going to work. They are going to start retreating. He is absolutely unhappy. He's super sad, and he is running away, and that is army losses. All right, not bad at all. Grout Halfling Chewer, you went toe-to-toe with a Caravan Master, and you suck. Although he was backed up by his lovely Ogre Bulls. Look at those kills on those Jade Lancers. Doing God's work, charging into the rear, taking care of those Noblars. Very, very good indeed. I think I might take that treasury, although that replenishment would be decent. But yeah, I'm going to take that replenishment. All right, cool. Technology time. Oh, there we go. Blessed Temple Guardians, lovely. -1 corruption, all provinces. All right, we got 5 turns. We got about 5 turns or so until the rifts start spawning, so we're going to have to be ready for that. And we are a little heavy on the yen. On yen? Yeah, we're a little heavy on yen now. And that's fine. I can handle that.
Grand Cathay.
I'll pull you in this way. We got lots of cash now.
Harmony falters.
I definitely want to get you upgraded, I think. Oh, although, probably should get back into Harmony first. Can I? Do I have anything I could do to get back in Harmony? Probably not. Probably not. No, I don't. I don't have anything to get me back in Harmony. Crap. Okay. Well, that's fine. I do want to... Let's swap over. I did not. Let's actually swap over to... Yeah, I don't need to. I don't need one more capacity. It's not going to be very good anyways. Let's grab ourselves a Grand Cannon. A couple of Crane Gunners would be nice. So that's all I can do for this turn because those are super expensive. But yeah, I would like a Grand Cannon. Rocket, they both are armor piercing. I don't see anything specific about... Both have 4. Okay, that's fine. Get that. Get a couple of Crane Gunners for some nice long-range missile strength. These are kind of like Warplock Jezzails, which I love. And then the next turn, we will grab a couple more. Probably get a couple more. A couple of Jade Warriors with halberds. Yeah, we'll probably get a couple of Jade Warrior with halberds next turn.
I wield the heavens will provide.
Oh, although that being said, I may need to get rid of 1 unit of Jade Warriors. That way I can have 2 halberds, because I like having 2 halberds. Yeah, because I am getting another thing of cannons right there. Do I really want the Iron Hail Gunners? I mean, they're nice. I mean, they're nice, but like, do I really need them? They have a shield breaker. Those have a shield breaker. I do like my Iron Hail Gunners. They're not bad, and these things are only like these guys are really only. Maybe I only want one of those. I mean, they're good, but like once stuff gets up close and personal, they kind of lose some of their value when things get up close and personal. But they are good for like long range sniping. I'll do 2 of them, and I may decide to change it out. But yeah, we'll get a couple of halberds in to finish off our melee line. May swap these guys out with shielded variants later as well. I really like having some more long range or some more missile, but I think we'll be all right. All right, is that everything I need to do right now? Oh, other than technology. Yeah, there's what I want. Minus 5% construction cost for capital. That would be good. Although I could get something for Yang as well. Let's go Jade Stance. Get some vigor loss reduction going on. And our Caravan Master has leveled up. Start going down his line right here. Now we can choose one of these types of inspirations: assaults, defense, or marksmanship. I think I'm going to go for the defense, expert charge defense, melee defense, and leadership. Yeah, I think we're going to go right to there. Go ahead and get all 3 of those. So melee defense plus 45. And leadership plus 15 and expert charge defense. That's going to be really, really nice early on. And then we will go get the passive augment ability for plus 10 melee defense on Grand Tactician next. Building upgrade is available. It's this guy up here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and spend the cash and get that thing going. Why not? Could also demolish this thing. It is giving me a little bit of control, so I may leave that. Alright, we have found some cargo. We can replenish our forces or take some cargo. We're pretty well replenished. I think we're fine with that. Let's take some extra cargo. That way we can get some more money. Skrinderkin Warherd was destroyed. Sons of the Mountain have been destroyed. And we got a standard of Nangao for 20% range on an assigned unit. I think I know exactly where that's going to go. Let's give that to ZHAO MING. I'm going to leave this because that will let me get +3 recruit rank. So that'll be useful for a few minutes. Anything up here? Obsidian Lodestone? No. You have a Scroll of Astromancy. That's pretty handy. And that enchanted item right there is probably what I'm going to stick with. Yeah, because the only other one... Yeah, that's the only one I have. It doesn't matter. So Standard of Nangao. That way, I want to put that on one of my cannons or something. All right, so let's get a couple of Jade Warrior with halberds. That fills in his army now. Who needs what done? You want to upgrade your walls, I think, is what needs to happen. So get his walls upgraded. Couple turns, and we'll be able to do the tier 4 on this, or tier 3 rather, on this one, and get some more walls. That's going to have the Warpstone Desert pretty much walled off. The Wastelands I'll deal with later. And the Lord Magistrate himself has gotten some skill points ready for us. Okay. Go Control and Irrepressible.
A tool of great efficiency.
You'll get an army one day, I promise. Alright, some more ogres have come out to fight us. However, this one is a joke of an army. We're just going to go ahead and auto-resolve that one. Probably could have done that with far fewer casualties, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to take the treasury on that. Bergen Warband has been destroyed.
eternal.
Yeah, let's go ahead and spend some cash and get you upgraded. Tower of Asher. Probably just gonna go for this wares market right there. We'll get ourselves back in balance here in just a bit. We'll build what buildings you want. Use your technologies to kind of do your balancing. That's how I like to do it, at least. All right, ZHAO MING has a reasonably formidable little force right now, so I'm pretty happy with that. Got some nice artillery. Got our great longbow riders. Jade Warrior crossbows. I would like the shielded variants. There's no difference between them, as far as I know. Actually, no. The shielded variants actually have lower missile strength, interestingly enough. And they have a lower melee attack. All they get is a shield and, like... Okay, so they sacrifice almost 10 missile strength. They sacrifice 4 melee attack. All for a bronze shield and 5 melee defense. That's actually terrible. That's a terrible trade-off. I would never do that. Why would you ever do that? Okay, yeah, we're not doing it. We're not getting those. I am going to want a Wuxing Compass, and I am going to want a Terracotta Sentinel. At least one. I don't know how many points it costs. We're already at 4 of 5. I may have to get rid of something like the Fire Rain Rocket. I don't know. We'll have to see how much the Terracotta Sentinel costs. Alright. Let's double check some of our diplomacies here and just see what's happening. Yeah, she's even less inclined. What I'm kind of hoping they do is maybe go up here and settle Shilong. If she does that, then her army will basically be decimated, and they typically like to try and do confederations at that point. Karakazorn, but they're about to be killed, so I don't think it matters. Although I could just get some money from them real quick. Yeah, I could get some money from them. And a non-aggression pact for 485. I'll take that just for the cash, even though you're about to die. A fun way of getting some money. See an AI that was willing to trade with you. That's about to die. Go ahead and just do it. And then take the money, and then they die, and hey, you're only out a little bit. You gain some cash out of it. So I'm not going to spend that cash, though, just yet, because Shrine of the Alchemist is about to be upgraded, so I'm going to want to get walls over there.
The Iron Dragon.
Let's wander this way, maybe. I want to kind of go see what's happening up here around Big Sis's area. But we don't care about that. Unassigned skill points? Oh, the Caravan Master again. All right, here's the good one right here, the hidden stores. Now we can replenish in foreign territory. That's good. And I want to increase the cargo value of our... the value of our cargo by an additional 10%. Yeah, now he's going to start replenishing. That's going to be helpful. All right, so the most annoying thing has happened, and Kairos has transferred the Tower of Asher Asher over to someone else. So I now have to come all the way down here and deal with that. That is super annoying. I hate that mechanic right there. It's really annoying. I really dislike that mechanic of theirs. It's just like, you lose, like, all the money you put into a settlement. You lose it. It's like, alright, fine, whatever. Alright, let's get some stuff going on there.
Dragon blood. Thrive.
And next turn, I think I'll be able to go and take it back. Unless he decides to port in. Oh god, he ported in. That'd be terrible. Alright, so technology research Jade stance. We've got some vigor loss reduction for our Jade warriors. We are a little heavy on the yen, so I think I'm going to transfer this right here and get some harmonic balance. Yeah, we'll get some harmonic balance going.
Improvement.
All right, we'll declare war on him. That way I can go take it back. Oh, and look who it is. All right, let's auto-resolve this.
The Emperor is with us.
So I can occupy the settlement. We've re-secured the Warpstone Desert.
Out of my mind.
And that's like, oh god, and like all the time and money I spent getting it upgraded is gone. Oh, it's so annoying. I hate that mechanic so much. Okay, get this back. How are we looking? Okay, so all that's fine. We can just go income from trade.
Lord Magistrate reporting.
I'm going to need a slightly better army. You still have 2 turns until you have a better garrison. And Kairos Fate Weaver is here. That's lovely. Okay. I hear you, Kairos. I hear you. Grab another final transmutation. Grab another thing into Gehenna's Golden Hounds.
The Celestial Blacksmith.
Let's grab Strength of Yang. And then let's get Wall of Fire. Wall of Wind and Fire, rather. And then our Astromancer. Alright, Harmonic Convergence. And then I want to get Curse of the Midnight Wind, definitely. Roiling Skies, because that will affect Kairos if he decides to attack me. And let's grab another of the Curse of Midnight Wind. Okay. Saving my coins for the next turn. Alright, let's see what he does. Alright, he is besieging us here, so that is really unfortunate. Karakazorn has been destroyed, as expected. Whatever. Caravan completed. We got 5,202. And a frozen pendant. Nice, nice. Harmony has been restored again. And upgrade any settlement to level 5. We'll get cleansing water. Not bad. Spell shield and a sword of strife. Okay.
Be on guard.
Alright. What? We've got all kinds of money now. I got all kinds of money I can do some stuff with. Let's get you upgraded.
City Commander.
Let's get you upgraded. Okay, that's good.
I govern in the Emperor's name.
Lord.
Oh my god, what has happened here? A Pyrrhic victory, and it's going to cost me almost all of my troops. I hate when he shows up. Like, why me? Like, why do you got to attack me? Bring him down here.
By my ancestors.
Close victory, and it will still cost me some of my troops, and that's probably it's probably going to give me better odds than if I fought it myself. I have fought Kairos Fate Weaver several times, like in test campaigns. I have a hard time with all of his pink horrors. I just do. I have a hard time with all of all this crap that he throws at you. It's so much, and then Kairos himself is he's just evil. So I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. I know it's kind of boring, but I have a hard time dealing with Kairos Fate Weaver. The settlement garrison is just a whatever. Wait. Oh, okay. Then I got some reinforcements. Minute 54 until they come in. I mean, I could try. I have a hard time fighting these. Let me think real quick. In the next episode, we will figure out what to do with this in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.